Mick Fanning, the electrifying force of the ocean, isn't just a surfer, he's a living legend. Born on June 13, 1981, in Penrith, New South Wales, he carved his name into the waves with sheer grit, speed, and an unbreakable spirit. From taming monstrous swells to staring down death itself, Fanning's journey is nothing short of cinematic. He didn't just ride waves, he conquered them, turning wipeouts into comebacks and fear into fuel. His story isn't just inspiring, it's the stuff that fuels the fire of dreamers and daredevils alike. Early life and the genesis of a surfing legend. Mick Fanning didn't just stumble into surfing, he was practically destined for it. Growing up in Australia, a country where the ocean is as much a playground as it is a proving ground, he was drawn to the waves from an early age. But it wasn't until his family moved to Tweed Heads when he was 12 that the fire truly ignited. Suddenly, he was surrounded by some of the best surf breaks in the world: Duranbah, Dibah, Kira, Burleigh Heads, waves that don't just let you ride them, but demand you master them. And Fanning did just that. Training alongside future surf icon Joel Parkinson, he sharpened his skills, turning raw talent into precision, style, and blistering speed. But while his rise in the surfing world seemed unstoppable, life threw him a devastating curveball in 1998, the tragic loss of his brother Sean in a car accident. For many, such heartbreak could have been paralyzing, but for Mick, it became his fuel. Every wave he rode, every competition he entered, became a tribute to his brother's memory. With a renewed sense of purpose and an ironclad resolve, he wasn't just surfing anymore, he was chasing destiny. Rise to professional stardom. Mick Fanning's journey to surfing supremacy wasn't just a smooth ride on a perfect wave, it was a wild, unpredictable roller coaster. His professional debut in 1998 was just the spark, but by 2001, he was setting the surf world on fire. Given a wildcard entry to the Rip Curl Pro at Bells Beach, he didn't just show up, he dominated, taking down the competition and cementing his name as a rising force. The following year, he officially joined the World Championship Tour, WCT, where his explosive style and fearless approach earned him the coveted Rookie of the Year title. But the ocean, much like life, doesn't always offer perfect conditions. In 2004, disaster struck. Fanning suffered a brutal hamstring injury, an injury so severe it could have ended his career. Many would have folded, but not Mick. He came back stronger, faster, and hungrier, proving his resilience by capturing his first world title in 2007. Not satisfied with just one, he doubled down, adding 2 more world titles in 2009 and 2013, solidifying his place as a true surfing legend. With lightning-fast reflexes, pinpoint precision, and an almost supernatural ability to read the waves, he didn't just ride the ocean, he commanded it. It was this unmatched speed and power that earned him the nickname White Lightning. And when Mick Fanning was in the water, everyone knew a storm was coming. The 2015 J-Bay Open, a dance with danger. July 19, 2015, a day that should have been about trophies and victory laps instead, became a scene straight out of a Hollywood thriller. The J-Bay Open in Jeffreys Bay, South Africa, was at its climax, with Mick Fanning in the final, ready to do what he did best: dominate the waves. But the ocean had other plans. As Fanning sat waiting for the perfect set, a dark, menacing dorsal fin sliced through the water behind him. The world collectively gasped. Cameras rolled as a great white shark, nature's most feared predator, lunged at Fanning, tangling itself in his surfboard leash and yanking him into chaos. Time slowed. Instinct took over. With sheer adrenaline and survival mode engaged, Fanning fought back, delivering a punch to the shark and using his board to shield himself. It was a terrifying moment that felt like an eternity. Spectators on the beach, commentators in the booth, and fans around the world watched in frozen horror. Then, in a miraculous twist, rescue boats reached him in time, pulling him to safety. He was shaken, but unharmed, a true warrior of the sea. The event was immediately canceled. with Fanning and fellow finalist Julian Wilson awarded joint second place. But that day, Fanning didn't just win a trophy, he won the respect of the world, proving that even against nature's deadliest forces, he was still the master of the ocean. Life beyond competitive surfing. Mick Fanning wasn't content with just carving up waves. He wanted to carve out a lasting legacy beyond the ocean. In 2017, he was honored as an Officer of the Order of Australia, a recognition not just for his surfing dominance, but for his contributions to charities and coastal conservation efforts. But Fanning wasn't just about trophies and medals, he had an eye for business too. In 2016, he co-founded Balter Brewing Company, a craft beer brand that quickly became a hit among Aussies who wanted a cold one with actual character. His easygoing, fun-loving personality made Balter a brand people connected with, and by 2019, the company was so successful that Carlton and United Breweries came knocking with an offer he couldn't refuse. And just like that, he proved he wasn't just a beast in the waves, he was a smart businessman too. But why stop there? In 2024, he upped the ante with Palm Valley Gold Coast Resort, a $300 million luxury project in Parkwood, featuring an Olympic-level wave pool, a championship golf course, and high-end accommodations. It's not just a business venture, it's a playground for surfers, tourists, and thrill-seekers alike. Fanning's dream? To create a surfing paradise that could one day host major competitions, including events for the 2032 Olympics. Whether in business, philanthropy, or adventure, one thing is clear. Mick Fanning isn't just riding waves, he's making them. Personal triumphs and tribulations. The year 2024 was an emotional whirlwind for Mick Fanning, a stark reminder that life, much like the ocean, brings both thrilling highs and crushing lows. In a moment of pure joy, he and his partner, Brianna Randall, welcomed their daughter, Lila Sky, into the world. For a man who had faced so many waves, both literal and metaphorical, fatherhood was a new kind of adventure, one filled with sleepless nights, endless cuddles, and a love deeper than the ocean itself. But just as Fanning was riding this incredible new wave of happiness, life threw him into the depths of sorrow once again. He lost his older brother, Ed, a devastating blow that added to the heartbreak of already having lost two other brothers. Grief has been a relentless shadow in Fanning's life, but if there's one thing he's proven, it's that he refuses to let the darkness drown him. With the support of his rock-solid mother, Liz Osborne, and his close-knit family, he continues to move forward, honoring his lost loved ones while cherishing every moment with those still by his side. The legend who punched a shark, conquered the waves, and built a legacy beyond the ocean. If you loved this deep dive, hit that like button, drop a comment about your favorite Mick Fanning moment, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories of fearless legends. Stay stoked, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one.